Hello to the Earth2 community, and we hope that you are having an amazing day. Well, the community seems to be loving the new resource additions brought by droids. Today we thought it might be interesting to show what we've been getting for our droids. This is Earth2 in the know, and let's get into it. Well, it's no secret that the value of certain side droids have been climbing, while others are still being priced at an average of around 50 cents USD just to move them out of players' inventories. Let's take a look at what the floor is for some of the more popular side droids on May 1st, 2024. So apparently the price for the Galumbo is staying strong at around the 8 USD price point. However, you may see them randomly drop for $1 or so less if people want to dump to liquidate. Even at this price point of like $657, we are still seeing resistance. It looks like the side droid sales are actually starting to slow down a little bit. We may see prices continue to go lower if supply takes over demand. However, that can be easily rectified with a player influx. We are currently seeing 6-slotted Starlight Furies for as low as 10 USD. So there's definitely some hard bottoming for people trying to move side droid inventory right now. However, this video is not about what isn't currently moving off the sales floor. This video is about what we have sold in the Earth2 ecosystem lately. So why are we selling our side droids when there are so many at such a low price point, and people are literally giving away precious essence at 10 cents? Let's explore why we have chosen this route, as it's time to get real. So complete transparency, at one point in time we were non-believers. Well, not yet convinced would be a better term, a better way to put it. We were cautious. Sadly for us, we didn't have the clarity on the project that we have now, so we drug our feet on E2 and chased other projects. Well, to say that we missed a lot of opportunities to build our portfolio would probably be the understatement of the year. Now, this definitely put me behind in the race. However, we have never been afraid of a challenge. So we set out on a mission to utilize the ecosystem in order to continue to build our portfolio. To make up for lost time, if you will. That is the why. Now let's talk execution. In order for this plan to work, we utilized the red energy for tier 1 upgrades and bought thousands of single tiles. That was the absolute first thing that we did. We also bought loads of properties exclusively for side droid production. Now, I would not advocate that you try to copy this method, as it requires both a jewel farm and a side droid farm. As you all know by now, fusing the droid takes it from a raider to a prospector droid. With the backstory out of the way, let's now look at the revenue generated from this venture. Also, where we have allocated it. So right away, if we have a useless tier 1 droid, it gets listed at the bottom just to clear the slot. And then a new side droid is spawned in its place. Before the resource update, we were maxing a few dollars a droid. And that was on the epics. However, let's look at the sales now. So as you can see here by these images, we are basically 10xing our return on these droids. What do we mean by that? Sure, we take a lot of losses on the ones that we sell for the bottom. However, it all averages out when you figure in that some of them we're getting 20x for, some of them we're getting 10x for. So we balance it out to make it an acceptable figure to take that loss on the initial essence. So as we look and we compare the numbers to before, I want everybody to keep in mind that if you're only producing 10 droids on your properties, it's probably not a good strong business plan for you, because 8 of them could be all common basic trash. So as you can see by these figures, we are going from anywhere from 10 to 20x on the returns from the droids being offered on the market. Again, as you can see, we have very similar market patterns, as obviously the common selling point was when we placed a droid with a market value at around $1 or less or so of that value. So what are we doing with all this moolah that we're making? Are we calling a Lambo dealership? Are we building a deluxe apartment in the sky? Hitting up the local gentleman's club and making it rain? Come on now. Absolutely not. We are reinvesting into the ecosystem. As you can see, we've started to add to our resource holdings that we will be upgrading over time. Hence, the size of these plots. We wanted the plots to be affordable enough to upgrade in small clusters. Wanted to make this video to show you that we are not out here just taking money from the community and filling our pockets. The fact is, we believe in this project and we are all in. Even when we do our giveaways for the channel, that comes out of pocket. However, it is absolutely an expense we are glad to foot to reward the community for being involved in our project. Another reason we wanted to make this video is to show people that working the already established in-game ecosystem can actually lead to some great results. Now, we understand not everyone can go out and buy 1,000 single tiles, especially tier 1, since they basically don't exist anymore. However, the point remains that if you work the game mechanics, you can indeed be met with some great rewards. That is going to wrap up today's video, as we want to save the market updates for tomorrow. Also, fingers crossed that we have a new skin to report. Obviously, we want to thank all of our return viewers. Without you, this channel would just be me talking to myself. And my queen tells me that this is never a good idea. That said, we would like to invite any new viewers to join us on our Earth2 journey. We are here to show the world the power of the Earth2 army and send those who make money off stealing the project's name packing. There are also weekly giveaways for all subscribers who enter at least once a week. So hit that like, sub, and share button to be in the know. That is going to wrap up this video for now. As always, we cannot wait to see you in the Earth2 metaverse.